Thanks for joining my live. Good morning. Good morning. Once more, exercise. Exercise morning. I'm walking. I am alone this morning for the past half an hour. There has been, hi, hello, good morning. As usual, I am doing my exercise. So welcome, welcome. Right. When more people come on, Mr. Attack. And she left me and go. Hey, good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining my live. So good this morning I want to touch a little on mental health. Mental health. A lot of us at some point in time experience depression. At some point in time in our life, as a matter of fact, we have stress. We have things that will stress us, things that we want to work out at this minute, and it's not being worked out. And so we don't give it any time, and we go into some form of depression. And mental health is a serious thing. Mental health is like any other condition. And hi, how you doing? And a lot of us, we fear to even talk about it. We fear to seek help. My culture, I think now we are actually opening up to mental health. But the country that I am from, we really don't talk about mental health because it is, you're viewed as mad. So they will call it the mad gal and the mad boy and the mad picnic. And some of the diagnosis, some persons are hard to diagnose because they seem to be normal and seem to be just a troublemaker. So people will just say, oh, that person just get trouble. And they're mingling everybody business. So I was watching a YouTube program and I saw two persons from Jamaica, persons in that has exploded on social media, and one of them is some artist or another, and they were discussing their mental health, and they were very happy and open about it, and that is the way to go We need to talk about it. We need to not hide, because the more we hide is the more depressed we get, and it is the more it keeps us down. So we hide, we don't take our medication, we pretend to be normal. I mean, like the other persons, that we don't have this condition, because of course we're normal, but we have a condition. Just as how persons will have diabetes, heart problem, high blood pressure, cancer. Mental health is just another condition. The only thing is that sometimes it makes you behave awkwardly. So you do some wayward thing, and you will hurt yourself or you will hurt other persons. So persons really have to be aware. Persons have to know. Persons have to know that you have this condition, so they know how to deal with you. So that when you start to come off with these behavior, they are not really malicious, but it's just the problem that is coming on. You maybe miss your medication, or you don't take your medication or something. So this is why it's happening. I'm telling you, I was so afraid of persons who have mental health, because years ago, I wasn't afraid of them, but years ago, I was passing this man, persons that has this problem. And out of nowhere, the man just gave me one hit. I tell you. So from that day, I am really, really, really afraid of persons with mental health. So I kind of keep my distance. And I was so afraid of mental health until even in nursing school, when the subject come up, I'm telling you, I feel the subject. I feel, and I always laugh and tell my friends that they were afraid of mental health. I go and feel the subject. So you have to, when certain persons have certain mental health diagnosis, you really have to approach them cautiously, because they will hurt you. They will hurt you. So you have to know how to deal with them. You have to kind of keep your distance. If it's your family or friend, you're not going to keep away from them, because the more you keep away from them is the more some of them will go. But persons who have mental health, they have to know when to reach out, when to talk to people. Go take your medication, see a therapist, go your work and just do your work. Because, I mean, every professional persons will have mental health. Doctor have it, lawyer have, nurse have, teacher have, everybody have. But some of us, it's hard to diagnose. And we are just saying, this is a difficult person to deal with. You cannot work with this person. Mental problem them have. Mental problem they have. And we ourselves, it's hard for us to accept it. Persons need to accept that, yes, I have a problem. You go to doctor and doctor say you have cancer, and you say, yes, you want it to be treated. So you take your medication, you do your chemo, you do your radiation, you stop eat, all of them say. It's the same thing with mental health. You see your therapist, you take your medication, you draw, you watch TV, you talk to people. Don't lock up in the house. Don't keep away yourself from people. Socialize and be normal. Mental health is a serious problem. We have to realize that. We have to know that. And in my society, it is so hard, because we really don't include those persons. I think now they are trying to open up and including people, but really we don't. And when you see the children start acting from a certain stage, because I know a big man right now, he's a madman, mad smad in a clean clothes. But his mother failed to realize that and took it up in hand. And so now, even though he's up and around and mingling with other persons, but he's crazy, because he's doing a lot of things that you just now realize that this person is a crazy person. is a crazy person. So we have to identify. There are some symptoms, there are some signs. You can't have this person who is just going around and making fuss with every single soul. Every single soul. And them just easy well blow off them top. If you tell them that the sky blue is a big problem, something is wrong with that person. Something is wrong with that person. And person will just look at it and say, oh, him have a anger problem. No, him more than anger problem. Have more than anger problem. And next thing again, the least argument you have with them, I'm going to chop you up. I'm going to chop you up. I'm going to kill. I'm going this. I got no. Something is wrong. Don't take those things like those as signs. A lot of times we ignore the signs. There is no way under God earth somebody's supposed to, everybody around them and them in problem. Every single soul, their sister, their friend, everybody they go to the workplace, everybody, something is wrong. That is not a normal behavior. So we need to identify these things and see if we can grab them soon, get them to get treatment. Because from them get them treatment, they can function. But when it wait, and it's not been treated, you don't know what they will do. They go and hurt somebody, and that is the time you realize that yes, this person have a mental problem all this time. We need to take stock. We need to identify. We need to, and we need to just tell people this is nothing to be ashamed of. Nothing to be ashamed of. Mental health is nothing to hide. Nothing to, I mean, you're not going to walk and tell everybody. Just like you have any other condition, and you're not going to walk and tell everybody. But it's not something for you not to seek help. It's not something for you to ignore. It is not something for you to push to the side. It is something for you to take up in hand and take the relevant steps to get it under control. Because it really can cure. It's just like high blood pressure. Don't make anybody tell us say me did have high blood pressure. You know, did have it. You may have it under control now, but you're still hypertensive. You're still hypertensive. So you keep it under control. You cut down your salt, you exercise, take your medication until you start, get some normal readings. And they might take you off. But the minute you stop doing that, you're going to go back. So it's the same thing with mental health. It can be controlled. A lot of them can be controlled. A lot of these mental issues can be controlled. So if you just take your medication, work with your therapist, you don't really have to go off the edge. You don't really. All right? So mental health is real, and we are to treat it accordingly. Thanks for watching. Hey, how you doing? So I'm on my walk this morning, my usual walk, and I was discussing mental health. Because a lot of us take it, we don't treat it as serious as it is. And it is a Oh, Lord. I'm enjoying the scenery. Oh, Lord. What if I do that? Maybe I will come down. One of these days, me cut in this. I'm about to end the live. Thanks. How you doing? Good morning. We are on our exercise mood. And as I was talking about mental health, I didn't remember to interject that exercise helps. It helps. Because I'm telling you, oh my God, for those of you who can't sleep, walk, walk. As I hit the bed, I'm gone. So the walking helps. As I hit the bed, I am gone. Sleep. Move, keep moving. Just keep moving. Don't stop walking.